In our reading this morning, Jesus speaks of being a prophet. A prophet is not one who foresees the future. A prophet is one who reads the signs of the times and understands them, and then is able to say, if we continue like this, then the consequences are going to be this and this and this. And often if the reading is right, a lot of that can happen. He also speaks of casting out demons. Now, don't take that as being things to do with the devil or with Satan. That's a whole nother matter. What we need to think about are what are the demons in the world today. There is a demon of hunger and poverty. There is the demon of abuse of power and wealth, which are contributing factors to hunger and poverty. And this hunger and poverty is more widespread in the world than we realise. If not outright famine, then people are pretty much what we call on the breadline. There's the demon of genocide and war and civil war, anarchy, political corruption and political turmoil. There's the more everyday ones of murder, greed, theft, abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, all kinds of abuse, where some people abuse other people because they are seen to be different or seen to be weak or some such. These are all demons which we are called to follow Christ and to cast out, to try and get rid of them. Not an easy task. We can speak of the demons to do with climate and weather, but a lot of things to do with weather, often fire, flood, drought, they're a fact of nature. And the physical world is like that. And I remember somebody saying to me once, not even God can create a perfect physical world because it is governed by physical forces and physical principles. So you get floods and droughts and disasters, cyclones, etc. Now, whatever about climate, there's the debate going on about whether how much human beings are responsible or not. That is a question that I'm not going to try and answer now. But we certainly contribute in some way. The amount of gases and smoke and CO2 and all the rest of that, which scientists and other people would know more about, is partly a human product. Certainly, the fact, the demon of waste, landfills, waste in the rivers and seas, etc., etc. There was a story in Port Moresby a couple of years ago, a village not too far down the coast. Its beach was forever full of rubbish, and everybody thought, these people are rubbish people. All this rubbish there. And they said, we didn't put it there. It's just the fact of the tides, a lot of the rubbish coming out of the city of Port Moresby ended up on their beach. And every now and again they would clean it up. And it would just fill up again. And it was a lot of waste. The thing is, if we have a clean up Australia Day or whatever, what do we do with the waste after we picked it up? We haven't yet found a proper disposal method, a recycle method. And the pollution, not only the rubbish, the plastics, papers, etc., but the oil, the chemicals, and so we could go on and on and on. There are many demons in the world, and Jesus came to cast out demons. So we are called also to cast out demons and to do our bit. Now, just outside the window there, I have a garden, which I've mentioned before, and I put all the compost from the monastery in there, and that's about 30 to 40 people. So there's a considerable amount of compost. So I compost it to a certain degree, then I dig a hole in the ground and I bury it. Now, all that hill is just pure sand. I put all this compost in there, then the trees and the plants that I put on it will have something to grow on. So in that sense, just a little bit in the world today, I'm casting out a demon or part of a demon. But there are many demons around. We can see them. You see them in action. And we are called, part of our mission, to put right what is wrong, whether it be climate, pollution, all of those things, or whether it's to do with people, abuse of persons, bullying, and abuse in schools, on the streets, anywhere you can see there's an injustice, there is some wrong, that is a demon. It is part of the evil present in the world, and we are called to try and correct it in whatever small ways we can, or by becoming part of a bigger group and trying to solve bigger problems. Like the group I mentioned recently, taking paediatrics abroad, initiative of one person, now groups of people now calling in experts and helping the demon of child sickness, illness, and incapacity, inability. So let's all go and cast out a demon today. Have a happy day on mission. It's a great day.